Okay, let's dive into these core ideas from Robert Cialdini about persuasion. We got some great summaries and reviews here. Our goal really is to unpack his 6 big principles, the psychological triggers that often make us say yes without maybe thinking too hard.
Exactly, and the why behind it is key, isn't it? Our brains love shortcuts. We're just bombarded with information. Making decisions takes effort, so we rely on these mental heuristics. Cialdini pinpointed 6 really powerful ones.
Right, these automatic triggers. We're going to cover, reciprocity, commitment and consistency, social proof, liking, authority, and scarcity. So let's jump in with the first one. It feels very kind of fundamental.
It really is. Principle 1, reciprocity. It's that deep-seated urge, almost an obligation, to give something back when you've received something first.
Yeah, like repaying a debt. And the sources point out it works best when the gift is personalized and unexpected.
Think about the waiter giving you a mint with the bill. It's small, maybe unexpected, and often boosts the tip.
Or those Hare Krishna examples, giving flowers before asking for money. It sets up that feeling of owing something.
Totally. And Amway leaving free samples, no strings attached, supposedly. But that pressure builds to buy later, to sort of even the score.
Right.
It also drives that rejection then retreat technique.
Yeah.
Ask for something big, you expect to be refused. Then ask for something smaller. The smaller request feels like they've done you a favor by backing down.
So you feel like you should give them something in return, like agreeing.
Exactly. It's a concession triggering reciprocity.
Clever. Okay, that leads smoothly into commitment and consistency. This taps into our need to be, and just as importantly, look consistent, right?
Absolutely. We want our actions today to line up with what we've said or done before. The classic foot in the door illustrates this perfectly.
Get someone to agree to a tiny thing first.
Yep, a small commitment. Then they're much more likely to agree to a larger related request later on. It's about maintaining that self-image of consistency.
Like the toy company example. Creating hype before Christmas, parents promise the toy, can't find it.
And then feel obligated to buy it after Christmas when it's back in stock, just to be consistent with that promise they made.
Or lowballing in car sales. Agree on a price, then add costs. You've already mentally committed.
Right. And the sources really highlight how making commitments, active, public, or even written down, makes them stickier.
Makes sense. Okay, next up, social proof, or sometimes called consensus.
Yeah, basically when we're uncertain, we look around to see what everyone else is doing.
Safety in numbers, kind of. If lots of people do it, it must be okay or the right thing.
Precisely. Think hotel signs. Most guests reuse their towels. It's not just eco-friendly guilt, it's telling you what the norm is.
Okay. Like canned laughter on TV shows telling us when to laugh.
Or bartenders putting a few bills in the tip jar to start it off. It signals, hey, people tip here.
Social cue.
And interestingly, this works best when the proof comes from people we see as similar to ourselves. Ordinary people.
Got it. So moving to liking. This one sounds obvious, but I guess there's more to it. We're just more easily persuaded by people we like.
It sounds simple, but Cialdini breaks down why we like people. Physical attractiveness plays a role, unfortunately. Similarities is huge, shared beliefs, background, even style. Compliments work wonders, even if you suspect they're not entirely sincere.
Really? Even fake compliments?
Apparently so, yeah. And association linking yourself or your product to positive things, like celebrities or popular trends.
Like the Tupperware parties you bought from your friend, the host, partly because you liked her.
Exactly. Or Joe Girard, that car salesman sending cards saying, I like you. Simple, but it built that connection.
Okay, number 5, authority. We tend to obey authority figures, or even just the symbols of authority.
Yeah, we're trained from a young age to respect authority. Parents, teachers, doctors, titles, uniforms, expensive suits, fancy cars, they all signal authority and can trigger automatic compliance.
That's why a dentist recommending toothpaste feels credible. Or the Milgram experiments showing how far people follow orders from someone in a lab coat.
It's quite powerful. And sometimes subtle, like a waiter suggesting a pricier dish using their perceived expertise. Maybe hinting it's for your benefit.
Right, maybe combining authority with a bit of reciprocity.
Could be. The key defense here is asking, is this person really an expert in this area? And what do they stand to gain if I follow their advice?
Good questions. All right, last one, scarcity. Things seem more valuable when they're hard to get.
Yes. The fear of missing out FOMO is a powerful motivator. We want more of what there is less of.
Limited time offer, only 2 seats left. Going out of business sale, you see it everywhere.
Deadlines create scarcity. Even censorship banning information often makes people want it more.
Oh, interesting point.
And that used car tactic, having multiple interested buyers show up at once. Suddenly, that car seems way more desirable because it's scarce and others want it.
It doesn't make the car better, just harder to obtain, which increases its perceived value.
Exactly. The utility might not change, but our desire for it shoots up.
So understanding these 6 principles, it's really about recognizing the shortcuts our brain takes, especially when we're busy or emotional.
Right. Awareness is the first step to resisting manipulation. When you feel that pressure to comply or buy, pause.
Ask yourself why. Is it genuine reciprocity? Is this authority credible? Is it just scarce? Am I buying this because I like the salesperson?
It helps you evaluate the situation more objectively.
And knowing this isn't just about defense, is it? You can use these ethically, too, in your own communication.
Absolutely. Understanding these helps you understand people better, period.
So here's something for you, the listener, to think about. Now that you can spot these weapons of influence, how does that change how you see things? Advertisements, social media posts, maybe even talks with friends or colleagues. Which principle jumps out at you the most as something you might fall for? Or maybe something you already use? What does recognizing that tell you about your own decision-making?